Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Hello once again, grade 6 pupils. This is me again, Teacher Van Van, and welcome to our 4th video discussion in learning mathematics. For today's video, our topic is all about performs two or more different operations in whole numbers with or without exponents. Before we proceed to our lesson proper, let me read the learning objectives first. During and at the end of the lesson, the pupils must be able to identify two or more different operations in whole numbers with or without exponents and grouping symbols. Solve two or more different operations in whole numbers with or without exponents and grouping symbols, and cooperate within the class and give importance of the lesson orally. Now, let me ask you something. What have you learned from our previous video discussion? Oh well, we're talking about how to interpret and explain the groupings, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction in a number expression, or the GEMDAS rule. And we all knew that G stands for grouping symbols such as parentheses, brackets, and braces, and it is our first step to perform. E stands for exponent, with the 2 above the N. This means we need to evaluate all numbers with exponent, and next is the multiplication and division, or the M and D. When division comes first before multiplication, then we need to perform division, and when multiplication comes first before division, then we need to perform multiplication first. And lastly is addition and subtraction, which is the A and S. This was same as the process of multiplication and division. When subtraction comes first before addition, therefore, we need to perform subtraction first. And when addition comes first before subtraction, therefore, we need to perform or evaluate the addition first. Alright, now that you really understand our previous discussion, let's begin to this activity. What do you observe when somebody in your home is sick? Does he take medicine? Is it liquid or tablets? How are tablets kept? Alright, in this activity, our title is Use of Flats and Longs. Well, listen to me carefully as I begin this activity. Now, in a certain drugstore, the pharmacist, daughter of the owner, helps her mother account the medicines for fever. She finds specialized square holders of tablets. She has recorded 4 groups of 10 layers of 10 tablets on each side of the holders and 6 sets of 10 tablets. Is she right in reporting that there are 40,060 tablets? Why? Let's answer these following questions. What is the profession of the daughter of the drugstore owner? Yes, she is a pharmacist. Now, number 2. What does the pharmacist do? Alright, the pharmacist do accounting the medicines for fever. Number 3. What does she find? Well, she found the specialized square holders of tablets. And number 4, if you were the pharmacist, will you also have a systematic arrangement of your medicines? Why? Yes, of course, because it is important that the medicines will be organized so I can recognize what specific medicine is placed. To help us understand if the pharmacist report of 40,060 tablets is correct, then let us check it through this following. First, we have what is asked. Well, is she right in reporting that there are 40,060 tablets? Number 2. What are given? As we can see in the problem, 4 groups of 10 layers of 10 tablets and 6 sets of 10 tablets. Let's proceed to number 3. What is our equation here? Now we have open parenthesis 4 times 10 raised to the power of 4 in close parenthesis plus open parenthesis 6 times 10 and close parenthesis. Whereas 4 is for the 4 groups, 10 raised to the power of 4, since there are 10 layers of 10 tablets in 4 groups, so 10 raised to the power of 4. Now, 6 is for the sets and another 10 is the 10 tablets in 6 sets. Now, what is our operation to be used? It is multiplication and addition. How will we evaluate this? Alright, we evaluate this equation through the use of 2 operations, multiplication and addition, right? Now, open parenthesis 4 times 10 raised to the power of 4, close parenthesis plus open parenthesis 6 times 10 and close parenthesis. So, we need to evaluate first the first parenthesis there. And inside the parenthesis, we can see that there is a number that has an exponent. So what number is it? Yes, very good. It's number 10. And our exponent here is 4. So evaluate 10 raised to the power of 4 to 10,000 since 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Alright, so we get 10,000. Open parenthesis 4 times 10,000 and close parenthesis and just copy the addition operation, then open parenthesis 6 times 10 and close parenthesis. Now 4 times 10,000. Alright, 4 times 10,000 we have 40,000. Then copy again the addition operation and 6 times 10. 6 times 10 is equals to 60. Now we have 40,000 plus 60. Therefore, our final answer here is 40,060. And therefore, the pharmacist reported correctly. Alright, now let's proceed to number 2, the use of illustrations. I have here another problem for us to solve. Now listen to me carefully, children. Alright, Emma helps her mother arrange the items in their store. Her mother has specialized square tray for quail eggs. She finds 4 groups of 5 rows with 5 quail eggs placed on the trays and 3 groups with 10 quail eggs. She informs her mother that they have 130 quail eggs. Is she right? Why? Now let's answer these following questions. First, who helped her mother in the store? Emma helps her mother in the store. Number 2, what does Emma do to help her mother? Well, Emma arranged the items in their store. Number 3, if you were Emma, will you also arrange the items for sale in the store? Why? Yes, definitely yes. Because I want my mother to be happy for me since I helped her in the store, so that I will practice also. To help us understand if Emma is correct if she informed her mother about having 130 quail eggs, let us solve this following through these steps. Number 1, what is asked? Well, is Emma right informing her mother about having 130 quail eggs? And number 2, what are given? Well, we can see in the problem we have 4 groups of 5 rows with 5 quail eggs placed on the trays and 3 groups with 10 quail eggs. And number 3, what is our operation? Well, we use multiplication again and addition. And fourth, well, we have open parenthesis 4 times 5 squared or 5 raised to the power of 2 and close parenthesis plus open parenthesis 3 times 10 and close parentheses. Whereas 4 is for the groups 5 squared or 5 raised to the power of 2 for 5 rows and 5 quail eggs placed in the tray, and 3 for the other groups, and 10 is for the quail eggs in 3 groups. How will we evaluate this? Open parentheses 4 times 5 squared, close parentheses, plus open parentheses 3 times 10 and close parentheses. As we can see there that there is an exponent which is the 2, we need to evaluate that first. By the way, what is the number with an exponent? Yes, it is 5, and our exponent there is 2. So just copy 4 times, and 5 times 5 is equivalent to or equals to 25. Then enclose that in open and close parentheses. Then just copy the operations used, which is the addition. Then open parentheses and just copy 3 times 10 and then close parentheses. Now 4 times 25 is equals to 100. Then just copy the operation again, and 3 times 10 is equals to 30. Now 100 plus 30 is equals to 130. Alright, yes, Emma informed her mother correctly about having 130 quail eggs. Now, if you really understand our lesson for today, it's time for you to answer these following number equations. So, here we go. Number 1. 16 plus 82 minus open parentheses 4 plus 8 and close parentheses. Number 2. 122 times 30 plus open parentheses 190 divided by 2 and close parentheses. Number 3. 62 times 23 plus open parentheses 400 times 2 and close parentheses. Well, children, I will just give you 3 minutes to answer this following. Your time starts now. Your answers are all correct, of course. Well, grade 6 pupils, that's it for today's video discussion. I hope you have learned something more about this video. See you in our next learning episode. Remember to study your lessons, have fun, and keep safe. Thank you for watching, and God bless everyone!